This is something from the record. It's kind of about relationships, but about how we don't want to risk getting hurt, and once we're hurt in loving people. It's called Conditional Love. Susan has a caller on the telephone. She wants to go out with him. She's tired enough of spending all her evenings alone. She would like to see something begin, but she can't escape the memory of an earlier time when her heart was discarded like a glove. So she tells him no because it's still on her mind. It's a problem of conditional love. A problem of conditional love. Conditional love separates us. Conditional love alienates us. Conditional love. Conditional love separates us. Conditional love alienates us. Conditional love. Now Tommy wants to tell someone how much he cares, but he cannot seem to get up the nerve. His mind, all that he can see are icy stares. If she told him, what purpose would it serve? She'd say she liked him only as a friend. That's all their relationship's made of. And he could not bear to hear it, so he keeps his feelings in. And it's a problem of conditional love. It's a problem of conditional love. Conditional love separates us. Conditional love alienates us. Conditional love. Conditional love, it separates us. Conditional love alienates us. Conditional love. Conditional love. Conditional love. Thank you, guys. I don't know that I have anything that could be considered a theme song, but maybe if I did, it would be this one. This is probably the best early song that I ever wrote, and it's the only one that lasted long enough to go on the album. And it's basically taken from Matthew. It's a good kind of life song called "Where Does Your Treasure Lie?" Jesus once stood upon the earth on a mountain top one day. Said the only way to live your life is to give your life away. And do not lay up for yourselves treasures on the earth, but lay them up in heaven, where they never lose their worth. So where does your treasure lie, and where do you spend your time? If you claim to follow Jesus, where does your treasure lie? Where a man lays up his treasure is where his heart will be. You cannot serve two masters, give them both your loyalty. You cannot live upon this earth as though it were your only home, for the time is quickly passing, and you know we'll soon be gone. So where does your treasure lie, and where do you spend your time if you claim to follow Jesus? Where does your treasure lie? Where does your treasure lie? Where does your treasure lie? Thanks a lot. Something popped in my head. One of the illustrations I used in this talk about small things is we're talking about the guy that produced my album was opening act for Mike Card, and you know, lots of people would like to go into contemporary Christian music if they could be singing to 1,200 people a night, you know, like Mike does. But you know, for 4 years while he was in graduate school, he sang at a little black church for a congregation of 20 people, wrote a song a week, you know. And I think God used that time to develop him, you know, spiritually, and I think to develop his songwriting. And, you know, and also, I mean, you know, if our own souls are so important to us that they're worth more than gaining the whole world, then you know, it's pretty important, no matter who's there. So, change the mood a little bit. I keep on thinking video arcades are going to die out, and this song will be just hopelessly dated, but they haven't yet. This is a song, I guess, about family relationships, and I'll do it. It's called Video Screen. Now you've been dancing with the video screen, and your parents wonder where you've been. When you get home, they're gonna hassle you for sticking your quarters in to buy a dance with a video screen. But you buy them 'cause there's nothing else to do, and no one to talk to who will understand. So you take your partner by the hand. You buy them 'cause there's nothing else to do, and no one to talk to who will understand. So you take your partner by the hand. Now you've been dancing with the video screen, and there's no need to wonder where you've been, 'cause you're right at home, and you're sitting in your living room, dancing with your video screen. Haven't talked to your children in who knows when. They think you've forgotten them. Can it be that they're right? 'Cause you've been dancing every night. Haven't talked to your children in who knows when. Or they think you've forgotten them. Could it be that they're right? 'Cause you've been dancing every night. Now you've been dancing with the video screen, and your family wonders where you've been. You're out at the office, and you're working late again, dancing with your video screen. They need the love that only you can give. I know you've all got to live, but there is more to life. You ought to try dancing with your wife. the love that only you can give. I know you've all got to live, but there is more to life. You ought to try dancing with your wife. Try dancing with your wife. Try dancing with your wife. There's a lot of stuff that we can do kind of adequately well, you know. But we could never, you know, be good enough to deserve his love. But I think what he wants to teach us is that love is something that doesn't have to be deserved to be gotten. I may not be a singer, but I'm good enough for rock and roll. May not be a poet, but I've learned to make a lyric flow. May not be an accomplished musician, but for what I do I know enough. Yet I can never be good enough to deserve your love. Oh, I can never be good enough to deserve your love. But real love is given, it's not earned. And love is held out for nothing in return. Is always unselfish, needs only its own fire to burn. I may not be great looking, like the stars you see on TV, and I may not be smooth talking like entertainers are supposed to be. I may not be a dancer, but I think I move quite enough. Yet I could never be good enough to deserve your love. Oh, I could never be good enough to deserve your love. But real love is given, it's not earned. Love is held out for nothing in return. Is always unselfish, needs only its own fire to burn. May not be an artist, but I've learned to draw well with lines. And I may not be an architect, but I still make my own designs. May be far from perfect, though you've designed me well enough. Yet I could never be good enough to deserve your love. Oh, I could never be good enough to deserve your love. Yet real love is given, not earned. Love's held out for nothing in return. Is always unselfish, needs only its own fire to burn. Thanks a lot. This is a song that came out of a sort of a very dry period. But I think you have to realize that sometimes when what you really have to hold on to is the Lord, and not a lot. Anyway, this is called You Gave Me Something to Hope For. Running around in a circle of doubt, with all of my confidence gone, feeling hemmed in with no way to get out, in in a night that seemed to have no dawn. Dead end seemed the only end of my life. Feeling counted out was all I counted on. Loneliness seemed the only friend in my life, close enough for me to lean on. But you came along and you changed things around. Scene is over and the curtain is drawn. And you gave me something to hope for when all hope was gone. Now you gave me something to hope for, and you helped me carry on. You gave me something to hope for when all hope was gone. Looking forward to spending my life loving you with each day to count on. Know that whatever I have to go through, I'm gonna have you along. 'Cause you are my reason for living, and you are the light in my dawn. You gave me something to hope for when all hope was gone. Now you gave me something to hope for, and you helped me carry on. You gave me something to hope for when all hope was gone. Now you gave me something to hope for, and you helped me carry on. You gave me something to hope for when all hope was gone. And you gave me something to hope for when all hope was gone. This is a song that was not written about Amy Grant, but could have been. I actually had somebody else in mind, but it's called Top 40 Bound. Basically, it's just a song about keeping your priorities straight. And, you know, it's obviously not a song that's just relevant to people thinking about doing something in music. I think a lot of us are success-bound in the eyes of the world and our own particular ventures and fields, and you know, we all have to keep our priorities straight in the midst of that. I can hardly believe what I'm hearing. Is this the woman that I once knew? And I can't believe that you're wondering if I enjoy the show. Your lyrics are fresh and honest, and your voice makes them ring so clear. You may not have gotten where you want to be, but you're very near. You're already doing the right things. I know your chance will come. So all I've got to tell you is keep on doing more what you've already done. 'Cause lady, you're top 40 bound. You've got the look and you've got the sound that they're looking for. You'll be a star, yes lady, you're top 40 bound. You've got the look, you've got the sound that they're looking for. You're gonna go far. My valuation's a brief one, but I think I've said enough to suffice. You're doing fine, so hope you won't mind a word of advice. The goal you've set is a good one. Keep at it with all your might. Just Don't let what's really important slip out of sight. You keep remembering your Creator in the sweet morning of your youth. You're going somewhere. When you get there, don't forget the truth. 'Cause lady, you're top 40 bound. You've got the look, and you've got the sound that they're looking for. You'll be a star. Yes, lady, you're top 40 bound. You've got the look, you've got the sound that they're looking for. You're gonna go far. Yes, lady, you're top 40 bound. So don't let him down. Oh, no, no, don't let him down. No, 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 don't let him down. Thanks, guys. Well, I've enjoyed being with you. I'm going to do one more song that is a lullaby, and it's on the record. It's the only acoustic tune. Rest and close your eyes. Jesus rules the sky, and anyone who lies safe who rests in him. And he will guard the light, keep it safe throughout the night, and bring it shining bright in the morning of the next day. So dream your night away, my little one. Evening will not stay, my little one. Soon the light of day, my little one, will shine on you. Rest safe in his arms, my little one. Anything that harms my little one shall be driven far, my little one, driven far away from you. Okay. Let's just pray for a moment. You can stop the tape if you want.